Welcome to Inside Thoughts Outside. We're your hosts, Ana-Marija
And Sam J.
And this is our podcast where we talk and dissect different mindfulness activities and see which ones are, what was the saying?
Fad?
Seeing which health and wellness things are fad and which are rad.
Fad or rad?
Can a flimsy piece of paper and a pen solve all your problems?
Today we are going to figure out, are journals cheaper than therapy?
What? We are a married couple who are also comedians, but you already knew that.
You already knew that, hopefully.
And we're excited to delve into the world of journaling today.
Journaling.
Because when the world's on fire, we
podcast.
So, Sam, you brought this mindfulness technique to the table today. You want to tell us a bit about it?
Yeah, I thought this would be a fun topic to discuss. I've had a lot of experience like journaling and doing morning pages and dabbling in bullet journaling, which is a pretty big
super niche,
you know, in the journaling world. There's a wide spectrum of like everyday carry pocket notebooks to people who spend a lot of money on like really expensive like traveler notebooks and all the different tchotchkes that go along with once you buy into the traveler notebook system as well. But I wanted to focus today not as much on not just all of that, but also the benefits of just journaling daily, of having a journal, owning it, and writing your thoughts into it.
Yes, that's great. Can we just quickly explain for the layman's out there like me what an everyday carry is?
Well, everyday carry would be a smaller notebook that you can either carry in your pocket with you, like a lot of people like field notes, or if you're more like into the Moleskine or Leichtrum notebooks. So it's just a small notebook you can carry with you wherever you go, in your pocket, your fanny pack, your backpack, whatever.
Nice.
Yeah.
EDC for short.
EDC for short. Yeah, there's a whole EDC world. Don't let that get in your algorithm.
Or else you'll never
get out, and you'll just be infatuated by what other people are just carrying in their pockets. And you're like, why do I care about this? But I care so much.
You know what my EDC is?
What?
Kindness.
Everyday caring.
Everyday caring.
Yeah, I need you to stop me and do exactly what you're doing, because I'll just go deep dive on like everything and there'll be no humor in it at all.
So this is a very serious thing for Sam. Every single morning for the last 20 years. How long have you been journaling?
Not 20 years. I've been journaling.
Not since you were 10?
Probably, no. I think I got my first journal when I was in like middle school or something, but I didn't use it. It was just someone gifted it to me, and I remember getting like a nice leather journal with like gold trim on the side of the pages, but I didn't use it really. But I would say like a habit of journaling in the morning, it started in college.
In college, okay.
Yeah.
So it's been a good amount of time.
At least over a decade, yeah. I won't age myself, but over a decade.
I think my first journal was, I remember it very vividly. It had a cat on it. No offense to our dog Ren. It had a cat on the cover. I was more of a cat person when I was younger. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm kidding. I like cats too. But I wrote in it, I think, twice a year.
Oh.
And I would kind of just recap my journal as though it was like a friend that I hadn't seen in a while.
That's nice.
Of all the highs and lows over the course of that year. So it was a really long journaling session, and my hand would always be really tired. But so, okay, cool. What are the benefits of journaling?
Okay, so we're going to just talk about right now the mental health benefits of journaling, and how writing down your thoughts and emotions can help you process it a little bit. It can take out the rumination in your head and put it on paper and give yourself just a little bit of distancing from it to provide a little bit of clarity. Now, there are, daily prompts that you can do that help. Like, if you're like, oh, I sit down in my journal and I don't really know what to talk about. I don't want to just emotionally divulge all of that in my journal, because that's evidence. The police can find that. There might be, they have caught people that way, by the way.
No.
Yeah. Remember those two ladies that planned the attack, and
God,
they
yeah,
checked their journals, and they were like
checklist.
They had a checklist of how to do the murder, and the Amazon orders. They ordered all these crazy knives and stuff.
And they were I do, and they were planning it all out and putting sort of goals in their.
Yeah, see, that's a perfect example. A journal can help you achieve your goals. It doesn't matter what the goal is.
But whether you're a serial killer or if you're a doctor.
Or both. Yes. So
the amount of times, have you ever, okay, I've done this so many times, but mainly because I don't really journal at all. So when I do journal, I'm always so embarrassed about what I write down that I end up destroying the paper and burning it or something.
Interesting.
I just feel so embarrassed.
Yeah, no, I definitely could be a little conscious if I'm journaling in public, and it's people just morning pages is freehand journaling for 3 pages. You don't stop. So I come in, I sit down, and I just freehand journal for 20 minutes without stopping. People are like, that guy's got a lot on his mind.
But you do it every day.
I do it every day, though. Yeah, it's helpful, and the thing to do is not judge yourself what you're writing and just let it come out. And another one of the benefits of journaling is self-awareness, going back and reading through. Bless you. It can help with self-awareness, going back and reading through your old journal entries and seeing what was I struggling with 6 months ago, what was I struggling with a year ago, what was I struggling with last week, is what my fears were about last week. Did they come true about this week? It's a kind of a good way to check yourself a little bit.
Our audio cut out for a second. So I don't, what I was saying was I don't generally journal really, except for when I'm writing creatively and stuff. But you said something really interesting about how doing the journaling, you get out all of your kind of garbage random thoughts.
Exactly.
And that you don't want to have. And I'm someone who, I have OCD and I've had it forever, and so I have struggled with thoughts that are super stressful and would interfere with my day-to-day for a long time. Thankfully, not anymore as much. And so I can definitely relate to that, of getting those thoughts out and stuff. And yeah, I feel more people would be great if they journaled and got those garbage thoughts out, because you really don't have to say everything that comes into your head.
No, I agree. I think there's there's a lot of productivity context. There's a lot of, how do I say this? There's a lot of focus on the productivity that you can get from journaling.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just one small aspect of setting goals and tracking things. But yeah, the mental health aspect of it, I think, shouldn't get overlooked by this infatuation with productivity that everybody has. Mm-hmm. And the productivity is important for me, but at the same time, if I'm not getting to journaling in a day, or if I don't do my morning pages, or if I don't do all 3, I just kind of accept it and move on. It's not a homework assignment that I have to do. And that just kind of defeats the point if you're obsessive over it.
Right.
It should always be something that is
joyful.
Yeah, not just joyful, but it should be aiding to you. I remember I was talking to a therapist about how hard it was to get to therapy on certain days, in person, and that talking about scheduling, and she mentioned look, if getting to therapy is giving you stress, then like we need to figure this out, because like therapy is not supposed to be like another thing to add to your stress.
Yeah. So for someone like me who doesn't journal at all, I feel like we're on polar opposites of the journaling spectrum, I would say.
Yeah. So
What would you say you could see? Where should I start?
okay.
And actually, yeah, where should I start?
Okay. I would say for anyone new to journaling, it's easy. Just go and get yourself a journal. This is a
Wait, this is so pretty.
yeah, that is a small little journal, and just put your name in it. This belongs to Ana-Marija.
Unless I don't want a crime to be traced back to me.
Unless you want it to be anonymous, and then you can you can put your criminal name in there, whatever that is.
So this is a really cute lavender.
Yeah,
notebook.
there's different ways to start. Like I like to do the bullet journaling method, which is you're setting up like your spreads, what it's called, which is like, what are the goals that I'm focusing on this month? You write out the days of the month with like little like whatever, if you're like tracking your habits and you have the dates and the habits, or you can just do like a general calendar for the year. I like to do weekly reviews and monthly reviews in my journal. And so I get to just see, like, I look back over my habits, I look back over my schedule, I look back over what my tasks were for those days, and I see like, okay, what was this week like? Do I recall feeling overwhelmed? And then I can look and see like, oh, because like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like I'm going into the office and we're waking up crazy early. And like it's just a way to kind of reflect of like, oh, that's why I felt kind of stressed.
That's the bullet journaling.
That's the
where you
bullet
do the
journal.
dots, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
We can
that's
put
really interesting.
We can put like a little video overlay of that, what we're talking about.
Yeah. And you can put whatever kind of habits you want to have. Like for me, I want to start focusing more on like gratitude, because yeah, we can't always just be waiting for the next thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do I have right now that I can be grateful for? And there's a lot. And
Like what?
okay, let's start wait, no, what's it called when before people were writing?
Like a oral tradition?
Yeah, let's start. This is my oral tradition journal. Oral journaling.
Yeah. No.
Okay. I am grateful for the freaking sun. It's so nice and warm.
I'm getting sunburned.
I'm grateful for this time that you and I have right now to spend together and create something together. I'm grateful for that butterfly. Oh my God. It's just been circling this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw at the beginning of the podcast. It's a really pretty white butterfly. It's so cute. I'm grateful for our doggy. And I'm grateful for all the hard work you did today setting up the equipment for the podcast.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
You're welcome for saying that. So what do you have written here? It says overall, there's a bunch of...
Oh, okay.
What is
So, oh, well, there's a few other benefits for it.
Oh, okay, let's go through the
Well, we
remaining
talked about the
benefits.
gratitude and perspective, how journaling can help cultivate gratitude by reflecting on life's positives, which you just did there as an example. Thank you, Anna. Also, it can improve writing and communication skills. Regular journaling practice enhances writing skills and can improve how you speak, the words you use, your diction. That's great. For me, one thing that I noticed about writing a lot is you start to notice just like the strange ways that some words are spelled, how there's like 3 different versions of there, they are, there, you know what I mean? Like there's just it's just funny, like when you're experiencing grammar and words every day, like actually writing stuff out and not using like a Grammarly that helps you start to see like, oh, how little, like I don't know how to spell anything.
Oh my God, I don't know how to spell anything. That's also another thing about journaling that I do get self-conscious about, is I just realized like I don't know how to spell.
But it's not about it. You know what I mean? It's not about how you spell it. Like you can write it the most fucked up way of everything. Like I even have slight what's it called? Like I'll write my D's as P's
Mm-hmm.
and my P's as D's sometime. So it doesn't matter. That's the whole thing. Like, and one other thing, like a piece of advice for people who are starting journaling is like, maybe have like a routine that you do. Like at the end of the day, you're like, look, I'm so busy throughout the day. I'm just gonna have a journal like by my nightstand, and like the last thing I do before I get in bed is I just write down 5 things that I'm grateful for. Or maybe you're someone that like I don't like having a notebook. Just do it in your phone. Do it in a notes app. You know, like it doesn't need to be like it's all about whatever like works for you.
I think that I am someone who writing it on my phone would be way easier for me because I just
There you go.
yeah there's something that doesn't really work for me otherwise, but like the idea of just opening a notes app on my phone or even just sending myself
Like a voice
just
memo?
having like a voice memo or sending myself like a text an email thread. I do that sometimes. I'll like email myself things I want to remember.
As long as you're engaging back with it and it's not just being thrown out. That's all I would say.
Okay, so that's the important thing is to be able to engage back with it.
Yeah,
which is
that you're
really interesting.
following up on it. You're like, all right, what's my, on Sunday, I'm going to go through and read all the emails that I sent to myself on this gratitude practice. Because that's the thing. Okay, so the morning pages, I don't think you necessarily need to go back and check up on because it's just like pure gibberish.
It's like vomit.
And that and part of the morning pages encourages you not to like focus on being creative in there. Like it's like get it out of the way so that when you're done with your morning pages, you can go into your screenplay or you can go into like whatever writing you're doing or whatever act you're doing, and then you've like cleared out all the smudge and grime in your brain, and then you have like a better way to attack whatever you're doing.
I love that. That's great. Let's take a really quick break. We're back. Let's take a look at some of the famous people throughout time.
Yeah, I thought it'd be cool
who have journaled.
I thought it'd be cool to like, if you still weren't like won over, to maybe try and share with you some of the famous people that journaled or people that artists. So the first person is Leonardo da Vinci. Okay,
He's a cool guy.
He was known for his inventions in art, and da Vinci kept extensive journals filled with ideas, sketches, and notes. Over 7,000 pages of his journals survive today.
Oh wow!
Now the question is, did he want all of those read in the public?
I wanna read those so bad, and I just want to get to the one section that keeps recurring. That's like, motherfucking. What's an Italian name? Fernando. No, that's not. Motherfucking Fernando next door keeps banging his wife so loud.
I'm trying to create the perfect number divisible system of the body.
And he's just giving it to his girl. I just want to find those parts to his journal.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Ready for the next
person? Who else
person?
we got on the list? Yes.
Frida Kahlo.
Love her.
She used her diary to record dreams, thoughts, and emotions, often sketches and poems. Pretty sweet.
Awesome.
Pretty sweet. Next one, shouldn't be a surprise, Anne Frank.
Yes.
Her diary is one of the most famous in history, detailing her life during the Nazi occupation.
So when you said shouldn't be a surprise, I was surprised.
I would say the most famous person's diary.
Yeah.
Second to one other, which I'll get to. We got Charles Darwin. During his voyage on the HMS Beagle, he kept a journal that contributed to his theory of evolution. I'm saying, as I say this now, there's a lot of pressure to journal. You're
I know.
Look, your journal. My journal has never led me to the theory of evolution. It's never journaled through an occupation by the Nazis yet. Maybe coming soon.
Unfortunately.
Maybe I have over 7,000 pages of stuff for sure.
I think you definitely do.
Okay, how about Oprah Winfrey?
Okay.
Winfrey, she frequently talks about the importance of journaling for personal growth and reflection. Okay, Taylor Swift.
The Swifties out there will love that.
She's shared her excerpts of her journal in her documentary and music projects. Richard Branson. he does it.
Hmm.
Kurt Cobain. His journals were published after he died, offering insights into his thoughts and creative process. Yeah. So
That's a good list. Love it.
love a
it.
good list. Okay.
Love a good list.
So I think what we should do right now is just a little. Why don't we do a gratitude journal right now?
Sam's gonna take us through a gratitude journal. Let's do
Okay,
it. I'm
so-
gonna do it on my phone
Okay. Yeah.
because that's how I feel most comfortable doing it.
Sure. So just I know you mentioned them earlier today, but you mentioned them earlier what they were. They don't have to be the exact same ones. But why don't we do this? Do 5 things you're grateful for today.
Okay.
And then what are 3 things that you're gonna do? We're recording this on Sunday. What are 3 things that you're gonna do this coming week to make sure that like you don't that you take care of yourself?
Oh.
Like what are 3 like self-care things or that you're gonna do
over the
this
course of the
week?
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to break it down by each day, but like. Or maybe you do. Maybe you're like, hey, Wednesday is this, and write the days out: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Masturbate every day.
Write it down. That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
So we're just gonna take a second,
And you're gonna do yours in your.
and I will do the same thing. Oh, you know what? We didn't even.
Are you gonna take out your pen, your EDC pens?
I've got a couple different pens.
Okay, we do not have. I'm telling you now, pens are even bigger than notebooks for Sam. We do not have time,
Okay.
but let's just do a quick.
Oh wait, you don't
preview.
need a pen. Okay.
I don't need a pen, but just
I got-
let us know briefly which pen you're gonna use.
Okay, I got a Lamy Safari and a Lamy Vista.
Nice.
These are fountain pens. We don't have time for this.
Which one are you gonna use?
I'm gonna use a little Click Zebra pen. I like
Nice.
these colors. Okay.
So we set a timer for 1 minute, 2 minutes.
All
okay.
right, we're gonna do our thing.
Okay. And we're done. That was actually really nice. So I wrote down.
You don't have to share if you don't want to.
No, I'm fine with sharing.
Okay.
So I wrote down. I started an email thread with myself. Woo! And I wrote down. I realized I was kind of self-conscious writing the gratitude because I'm like, I should think of something else because I know that I've been grateful for, because you're on this list and so's Ren, our dog, on this list. And I know I've been grateful for those 2 things on previous days in my life. And so I'm like, I should think of something different. So I did notice some self-judgment there, but whatever, I pushed through. So for gratitude, the 5 things were sunshine, the time we're having right now to be able to podcast. Let's pause for our dog, who I'm also grateful for, Sam. And I'm grateful for the existence of butterflies. And then for self-care this week, I'm going to breathe intentionally. Oh, wait.
That's a good one.
There you go. Reach out to a friend to chat because I love time spent with friends. And pause before starting work at the office because I work at a metal factory in an office. And whenever I get in, I feel really stressed and pressured internally to just start right away.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to sit down, pause, and then start.
Yeah, that's great.
That was nice. I enjoyed that.
Awesome.
I will continue to do this.
Wonderful.
So my takeaways, did you want to share or no?
Mine were similar. Walking Ren this morning, I was grateful for podcasting as well. We had a really good cup of coffee and having a good night's sleep because the last 2 nights we went to bed really late.
Yeah.
So felt good. And I didn't do the things this week because I couldn't think of any right now.
That's okay. I really like that. I honestly, I kind of started as a naysayer when we started out. I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to journal. But I like that I think I was imagining it to be stricter than it is.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people feel, that it needs to be this like regimented, we associate it with like school.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not that. It's not at all.
Well, thank you so much for watching. Next week, we're going to tackle another mindfulness hack that is in the zeitgeist to see if it's rad or fad. And this week, I'll say this one was pretty rad.
Pretty rad. There, you heard it yourself.
I've been Ana-Marija Stoich.
And I'm Sam J.
And when the world's on fire,
We podcast.
If you enjoy this, make sure to subscribe, like, share with your friends. Because, yeah.
Yeah, and I think I would like to know if you went out and bought a journal, what did you buy? Or if you already are a journal, what are you writing in? Let us know.
Bye.
Bye.